Hey man, what it is, what it ain't, it's the Voices of the O, and you already know we back for episode 11 of the From the Jump podcast, man. To my left, I got
Big Tony,
man behind the camera,
Alex in the building.
my man to my right.
Hey, yo.
Hey man, you already know we back at it. I just want to thank everybody that's been here with us. I want to thank the guys for being here with me. Been doing this shit. What is
11
it?
weeks.
2.5 weeks? I mean 2.5 months almost.
So
2.5 weeks. Yeah, 2.5 months, man. That's a long time. It's been going by pretty fast, man. Well, let's jump right into it. We got a few people to say bye to
Oh,
real early.
just our edition of like going fishing
Yeah, man. Going fishing, going hunting, going to your mama house.
at the beach, chilling.
Man, you know what I'm saying? I guess it's cool when you got millions. First and foremost, let's go ahead and say bye to the Washington Wizards, man. Russ, Bradley,
Thankfully.
Bill. Russ and Bradley, Bill. Y'all tried.
We knew that was coming though. Yeah.
We knew that. You know, next, you know, we want to say goodbye to the New York Knicks 4-1.
I can't clap for that. I can't clap for
Let's
that.
talk about it,
Julius Randle
man.
played bad, man. They
Yeah.
played real bad. Like you seen his season stats versus playoffs, it was embarrassing.
Damn near cut in half.
It's sad, yo. Like it really was sad for most improved player to play that bad in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, it was their first time. But it didn't help that they played another team that it was their first time. But T.Y. stepped up. And that's what it was. The Hawks are better as a team right now. You know, they have better options, better shooters. You know, people that know their role pretty well. So Julius Randle don't perform, and they ain't not gonna win. It's just the reality of it. Derrick Rose, you know, R.J. Barrett, he gets to it sometimes. But Julius Randle was, for me as a fan, it was embarrassing, man. It was sad to see him play so bad, shoot bad. Just didn't really seem locked in. But I think the Hawks' defensive scheme was great for him.
Sure, man. Let's hear it from the Norman man himself.
I feel like, New York already overplayed their expectations to begin with.
Yeah.
So, like, them getting there was already just more of, like, a blessing on their season and just, like, a success, I guess. I feel like, so, like, them already getting there was kind of more than a lot of people thought to begin with. So, when they got there, I wasn't really expecting much out of them anyways. But to get 4-1, a little ugly.
At least they got one. I don't care.
I get that.
Sweep would have been awful.
That would have been terrible.
Yeah, but
And they kind of got lucky with that one.
Yeah.
But, man, I got to give it up to Trae Young, first and foremost. Did not expect that from that young man for his first time in the playoffs. I think they said he tied with Jordan for, like, first 3 out of 4 games with 30-point games. Then him and Lou Archibald were, like, the only 2 players to score 30 points on the road in the first 4 games. So that shit's crazy, man. I did not expect them. I honestly thought the Knicks might beat them. But to see, like, the shooters that they got is crazy. And Trae Young's playmaking ability is definitely underrated.
Bogdanovich was a great pickup, and Gallinari was a great one as well. So it was like he got the pieces that need to be around him. Because if they got to guard the shooters, then Trae can really do his thing off the dribble. Then all of a sudden you see him throwing all these lobs to Capella and what's old buddy's name?
John Collins?
Yeah, just throwing them to them. Just throwing them like his name, dunking, boom, boom, boom. I was like, they set the team up perfect for him to win. Now, I think they can beat who they're playing now.
76ers?
Yeah, I think they could, for real. Yeah, if something was just to happen with the Sixers, I think the Hawks really could beat them. Imagine that. They go to Eastern Conference Finals their first year in the playoffs. And T.Y. keep averaging 30. It's crazy. He had 30 last night. That's what I'm saying. Dude's impressive, man. All across the board. I don't care what you say. He killing them.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
yeah, I think we've seen this from him, especially like from OU in his first year when they went to the the playoff or what do you call
Big
it, March
12
Madness.
tournament.
March Madness.
Even the Big 12, he was able to like put on a show, but his team wasn't there. Like compared to with Atlanta now, you see a team built around him and what he can do, given the options and just what you can do with a team.
No, for sure. I think an underrated pickup for them was Lou Williams.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even notice that till yesterday. Watching, like, I didn't know Lou was on that team. It's a great guy off the bench. Phenomenal.
Can
Another
score.
score, yeah.
Yep.
Trey can rest and he still get to it. It's good.
Yeah, and I didn't think when they got who was it? Like you said, they got Gallinari and Bogdanovich. I was like, yeah, they got a few shooters, but now I see with adding those shooters, it makes you have to stretch the floor a lot more, and it gives him room to work. So, yeah,
and
man.
Gallinari a shooter for real. People don't give him his credit. He real life a knockdown shooter. And then Bogdanovich, I ain't never been like sold on him, but the way he put the ball on the floor this year, I was like, I ain't never seen him like that.
Yeah,
He was in Sacramento, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably why it was kind of hidden.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Because he was in Sacramento, and you already know nobody watches them to begin with.
Right.
True.
But I think Gallinari needs to shave his head first of all.
That mohawk.
He ain't get rid of that shit.
Hey, as long as he making shots, he can wear that however he want.
Man.
I don't know how he makes shots. It's kind of like that Lucas shit. Like
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
playing the slow ball, but at the same time you're playing at your own pace.
Mhm.
Like
Nobody take you off a scheme, nothing.
nothing.
Do you?
Hell yeah, man. We're going to go next, man. We need to go ahead and say goodbye to the Celtics and Jason Tatum, man.
Man, Jason Tatum was playing great.
Man,
If they had Jaylen Brown, I think they would have made the run.
it would have been a lot better.
JT was, man, he had a whole load on his back, and he was killing. I mean, what
Ain't
else
hurt.
could you have asked for him?
Yeah.
Really, like in that situation, what else could you have asked for him?
He has to
Kemba
guard
play
KD.
better. Kemba play better. I tell you, just play better, dude. Help your teammates out, man.
He said play
I
better.
don't understand, son. He's the second superstar right now. Get to it.
Got to.
Bro, they want to play good till they're getting their ass beat and then decided to throw up a couple 12 points. But at the same time, I didn't expect anything out of them because they didn't have a big. And you see right now, the Nets' weakness is a big. Because Giannis had 34 the last game.
Yeah.
And at the same time, they had, 20% shooting. So the Nets, I feel like they got lucky, especially with Jalen being out. And if they had a true big, like Boston would have really given them a run for their money in the first round.
Facts.
Hell yeah, man. I think especially like we were talking about the smaller guard setup, you have to really do something as a smaller guard because if you're not scoring 30, 40 and you're not having 10, 15 assists, you know what I'm saying? Like you're a defensive detriment to your team. You know
You
what
got
I'm
to be
saying?
like CP3 if you're going to be small.
Right.
And you can score that much, but CP3, like I said throughout the times, you score 8 points, 16 assists, 5 steals. Okay, you're going to win with that. But you can't have 8 points, 4 assists, 17 turnovers, and no steals. Like, what's the problem? No, Kemba's who he is, but like we discussed, he's just not the right point guard for that team.
So
Anybody.
I was just about to ask that. What
Anybody?
What
Like a solid 6 man, like Dennis Schroeder, like both of them, I put them in the same category. Like you can put them off the bench and be like, look, go give me 15, 16 points a night.
That's fair.
Because I wouldn't I'd keep Dennis Schroeder over Kemba right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I would.
You know
I don't
what I'm
think
saying?
Kemba would have done what Dennis did in Atlanta.
No, not at all.
No, or in Oklahoma City. Like
So you compare him to like, I don't want this to sound bad, but like Reggie Jackson
and Reggie Jackson's hooping
right now.
front now, but
I mean, he in big
he's
shots
producing
right now.
more than Kemba did
I
as a
agree.
starter.
Kemba's, his name's kind of losing its weight.
Yes.
So maybe his time's up and about to get out of here.
That man better go to Orlando
Man.
Why you keep telling everybody to go to Orlando?
because Orlando's the shit.
Folds, bro. Wait for Folds. He's grown a little bit.
He just tore his ACL.
Bro.
He stayed.
He's doing good
The
though.
That man
can't
stay
play,
hurt,
man.
bro.
So sad.
That man stay hurt. Nah.
He's a story I never understand. Like, how do you go to the NBA and they mess your jumper up?
Bruh.
I don't even understand how that makes sense. You got the greatest coach in the world, and your jumper becomes just trash. Like, what? You're the first round draft pick. What's the deal?
Yeah, you seen Michael kick Gilchrist.
That was embarrassing.
That was ugly.
That thing was nasty.
Ooh, give you chills. Next, we gotta go ahead and say bye to Ja and the Grizzlies, man. Utah when they took them out 4-1.
We knew, he said it when Donovan came back. It was over with.
Yeah.
Told y'all it's just
That's
it
true.
wasn't even a match, honestly. Like, they kind of overplayed their part too, but at the same time they were like the 8th, 9th seed. So
But Ja had a great year, man. Ja had a great year.
Absolutely.
Brooks, I think he had that's his name. He had a great year. The team's all right, man. They got a good future ahead of them, especially in the West. With the West kind of being down now, you know, and everybody kind of evening itself out.
For sure.
Ja's really gonna flourish, man. If he can get his jumper down next couple seasons, he can have some big games. For real.
Absolutely. 'Cause
Need
he's-
that team to continue playoff bursts and hopefully make a run at it.
yeah, that and Jaren Jackson really has to stay healthy.
And when he said he came back,
because like he's real.
He's nice, bruh. I be trying to.
I remember when he
Jaren
came, he was in the
Jackson
G
is nice.
League, or not the G League, Summer League. He was busting. I was like, who is this cat? So I looked it up. You get to it.
His jumper's ugly to me too. I don't know what it is.
It's not pretty now.
No, like,
It's
I don't know
nasty
what-
for sure. But you know, Tayshaun Prince jumper used to be nasty too. He knocked it down.
Yeah.
I look at it like this: you make it, you make it. Reggie
Right.
Miller, one of the greatest shooters of all time. That stuff is disgusting. Disgusting, and it's knocked down.
No, for sure. We gotta go to this next one that ended last night, man. Clippers in Dallas. I just want to say, if that wasn't the ugliest shit, how did nobody win a home game until Game 7?
It's insane. Never in history, right?
I don't think so.
Think so. I don't think it's ever been happened in history like that. 2-2-2. Like, it don't make no sense.
Clippers were down 0-2, and then went to Dallas, won both,
Come back, lose one.
lose one, and then Game 7 they in LA, and luckily they pull it out.
It's crazy. Like, Dallas was impressive, but like we talked about when I read that list, there's no way that team should beat the Clippers. Like, the roster.
Right.
There's no way. And then the fact that they were in every single game, essentially, with the guys they had. Like, at one point I was watching last night, and the Finney dude was out there, and I'm like,
He was talking about Finney,
you know
boy.
what I'm saying? And I'm like, there's no way this kid and Paul George should even be, you know what I'm saying? Like, it shouldn't even be a discussion. But a lot of people don't talk about it. Kawhi played amazing.
He did.
And you made that statement a couple weeks ago about people claiming him to be the second option. And I was like, how's that possible when he's a champion? And obviously, he the one option on that team.
Should be.
And he be killing it.
Yeah.
For real, for real. Paul George do his you know, it's sad. It's weird to say 29, you know, like it wasn't no big deal. But Kawhi having 41.
Right.
And that, okay, cool.
It just shows how much Paul George's ass on
Oh,
it.
his
my
his
Pretty
29
challenge.
was what 5 of 30, 5 of 19.
Man, my boy, I don't know. Like, I feel better for him now because he finally won. But he got to step up, dude. He got to have some big games for him.
He's horrible.
But Doncic is impressive. Will text me the other day. It was like, as an NBA coach, I played him time and time again. What do you do with him? Like, there's nothing you got for him. Unless you double team him all game, make him pass it. Outside of that, he's not super fast. He's not super athletic. He's just super skilled. There's nothing he's doing that's like, oh, that's just amazing. Moving slow like Dirk back in
He
the
a
day.
guard Dirk.
Yeah, he just bomb busting you. But the fact he would score like 29 the first half or all that was crazy, dude. He's going to be he might mess around and be the best foreign player ever.
Man, nice.
Man, first of all, that's baby goat right there.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead and say it, because like he's next up. Like, he's besides LeBron, he's the only like young dude I've seen carry a team like that, like by himself.
I like it.
Because even last year, they got him to the second round and then almost beat the Clippers by himself again. Because Porzingis, that man is done for.
I don't understand it.
Like,
He should be one of the best foreign players ever, too.
Yeah, like
But it's just not working.
Yeah, I had so much hope in him in like these last couple of games, because if he just had 20 points, like both games, they'd at least won one.
Yeah.
And like it would have been a whole different story. But this man choked up. Was this pretty much PG? Or what do you call it? The Mavs?
If you're 7'3" and you out here shooting threes like you a small forward, shooting guard, point guard, get your big ass in the paint first and foremost.
He's not built that way.
You better go talk to Dirk and get him on the line. Say, how do I shoot this turnaround one leg jumper?
He can do it. That's the problem.
But this boy is made out of two things: glass and ass. I just don't understand, bro.
True.
That boy is soft as puppy piss.
But look at him. He's tiny.
Yes.
He's skinny. Like, ain't no bigs right now. Centers look like him.
No.
Like, you can't think about it. And if they got to guard him in there, he ain't pushing nobody around. He got to shoot that pull up. But he don't want to bang. Obviously, he know he's injury prone.
Yeah.
You say soft as puppy piss?
Yes, bro.
I never heard that phrase ever in my life.
Bruh, it's
Come on there,
ridiculous.
bro.
There's
Calm down,
no
bro.
reason that you should be that big, bro, and have that much skill as a big guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you just playing outside the 3-point line?
And you see, AO sent us that post saying he feels like he's a second thought, not a second option. Or what the coach say?
Yeah, it feels more like an afterthought than
Yeah.
a co-star.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, whenever you're the third best player behind Finney,
No way.
Hey, throw him fourth, because I'll put Tim Hardaway in front of
Tim
him.
Hardaway, Boban Marjanovic. You out here,
my
bruh.
my dad called me and say like, "Yo, who is this big ogre looking?" I'm like, this Brock, bro. He's nice. He like, man, that man is ugly. I'm like, I don't know, bro. He's huge though.
7'4".
And I was watching him
7'5".
run the other day. He can really run, bro. That's crazy.
He out here getting rebounds, not jumping.
Punking people.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Sad.
There's nobody on the Clippers. I was like, y'all better put Boogie in there to at least push him to the floor or something.
Man, I don't know why they not playing Boogie. That's strange.
The whole series.
It's crazy.
Well, they were trying to go with like the small ball and try to outrun him before they got back down the court. Because you see Boban, like he can get up and down the court, but at the same time, he's still the last one.
Yeah, you know, Matt Barnes, Steven Jackson them said, I think it might have even been Gilbert Arenas or somebody. They were like, DeMarcus Cousins was like a better version of AD and some other big Joel Embiid, and I was like, did you ever look at DeMarcus Cousins like that? Like he was skilled like that?
He could shoot threes. He could put the ball on the ground a little bit. I just think with a lot of those injuries and stuff, it really deterred him because he was one of the best bigs in the game, and he was out here doing, with the Kings by himself. So I mean, I really respected his game because I'm not gonna lie, I used to play at the Kings just to use DeMarcus Cousins.
Right.
Like he was dominant. To be that size, you could pull up from three a little bit, muscle down in the post. Like you had a somewhat complete game for a big.
Right.
But that's just my opinion, though.
Oh yeah, that's what's like I love Boogie, and especially his game because he is pretty much like he said, Joel Embiid before like all the injuries, plus Embiid's injuries. But if those two stayed healthy, like could have been two of the greatest.
That's crazy. I never looked at Boogie like that.
If you like, bro, I'll ask go
have to
watch
watch
some highlights, bro. It's crazy. The skill in the paint and shooting threes, jumping, like yeah, man.
Easy 28-15.
For sure, man. Let's get to this one because it's got some layers to it, man. We got to say goodbye to the Portland Trailblazers. Dame in the gang.
Dame going to L.A., baby.
I'm saying it's.
How you feel about the post he made afterwards?
How long should I stay? Wait, yeah. How long should I stay loyal or whatever until opportunity meets preparation? That Nipsey quote, man. I'm just saying this as a competitor, as a true competitor. You've done everything. You've committed yourself for mad years. You've done everything. Obviously, Portland is not a new. They even talking about people going to the Knicks before going over there, where they have championship caliber guys. You got CJ. You know what I'm saying? They can get busy. You got Dame, obviously. You got Carmelo on the bench. Like, they're a solid team. Nurkic ain't the worst center in the world.
No, not at all.
You know, so it's like you have all these people, but nobody really wants to come there. And that's really what, like, if they can get a good power forward or a good small forward, a starting small forward that can do a little pat, because you know Dame's gonna go crazy. CJ, he puts on his Robin cape and he go out there and get a little 25 piece if he need to.
Thanks.
But man, I just think at some point you got to do what's best for you because people talk about people in for the money. You're in for the money. You're doing this, or you're staying loyal and ain't winning. But as a true competitor, you just want to win.
Yeah.
You?
Yeah. I mean, I was like, they fired their coach. So for me, I was like,
Stop.
Should he give him an opportunity, the program, or should he try to do his best for the future of his self because he's young? I mean, he's getting older. So it's like, should I wait it out? Yada, yada, yada. You end up in a situation like Charles Barkley where it's just like, you're great, but you ain't got no rings or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So Dame is a very loyal person, obviously, and he's wrote it out. But I had this conversation with a young man last night. He texted me on some wild stuff about Bron. He was like, I was like, if you as a man was at a job for 8 years, you gave your all. I'm talking about blood, sweat, and tears. Took them further than they ever been in their whole existence. And they still don't do nothing to help you. I promise you leave that job. If another opportunity was present itself that was better, he was like, yeah, you're right. I said, and that's just business. It's really like all of us as men, anybody that works, if that happens, like I'm giving you my all, cool. 10 years is more than enough. You don't do it for me, all right, it's time for something new. All of us need change in life sometime. And people are like, oh, building super teams. I'm like, you can call it what you want to call it. Back then, they just sat in there and let Jordan beat them up. Well, if some of them might would have put together, they might have beat Jordan. They just took their L's and rolled with it. So I think nowadays guys want to win. So go do your thing. It's time. You did everything you could. You made Portland a team respectable. Without you, I don't know how good they're gonna be.
Right.
But nobody wants to go to Portland, Oregon. Oregon for what?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's cold. You know what I'm saying? I ain't nobody trying to go over there for that.
Hell no. Hey,
So, yeah, I feel like he's gone too, but at the same time, like y'all can't be the worst defense, like back to back to back to back to back every year, and it's just like expect to win because you already know defense wins championships. That's why the Nets aren't winning. But
We'll see.
We'll see. I mean that, and plus you see what I said, Harden's right now again.
okay.
We'll talk about that later.
So I'm gonna ask one. You got something? Go ahead.
No.
One question. One team. If Dame leaves, where's he go? Tony?
Where do I want him to go? Where I think
You wherever you'd like him to go, wherever you think would be a good situation for him.
I mean, for me, selfishly, I want him to go play with LeBron just to help him in his career.
Not bad at all.
But the second one, I probably would say, I like seeing him in Boston.
Mm.
I like seeing him in Boston. Him, JT, Jalen Brown, probably get crazy.
That'd be nice.
Sign a big, have some fun.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, you can go to the East, mix it up, chill out a little bit, so on and so forth. But yeah, I would like to see him in some green and white.
Hell yeah. Alex, what you think, man? Let me hit you with this one.
Probably, I honestly want to see him with the Lakers or something. To be
Mhm.
honest with you.
He is a California dude. Oakland.
Yeah, you're right about the Oakland. Yeah, I think the Lakers, if anything, because I think you want to win a championship.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like if that's set up right, I'm trying to think of other teams he could go to be honest with you. I don't know. I think Lakers would be the best, but I don't know how that work with them three, like AD, LeBron, and him. To
Mm-hmm.
be honest with you.
Hey, yo, what you thinking?
I think my one team would be Miami.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot about them.
I like that.
Y'all forgot about that.
Put him with Butler and their mentality together, and definitely with the young Bucks. So I feel like they can make some moves there. Or I really, really like this man playing in Milwaukee. Milwaukee's uglier than Portland, but at the same time, him and like Giannis and being able to spread the floor with the pick and roll like that far away from the basket, that shit's deadly.
Be crazy.
What about him like DeMar DeRozan? That wouldn't be bad. Or y'all don't think that?
San Antonio?
Yeah.
No, in San Antonio right now. I wouldn't put him in San Antonio. Him with DeMar DeRozan would be nice if DeMar DeRozan wanted to go back to like Cali or something to go play the two for the Lakers.
I'm not a fan of DeMar DeRozan.
Oh, okay.
How long till Pop retires?
Yeah, that's
He
all.
only
That's
got
what I
a
was
few
gonna
more.
say. If
He
he
only
had
got a
Pop,
few more.
if he had Pop, that'd be good. But Pop, honestly, probably don't want to.
Honestly, all the real greats is retiring.
Mhm.
So maybe he's up next.
For real though.
Oh no, did you say the Celtics earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw Scott. I heard you say green and white. I don't know. That
I
wouldn't be
like-
bad though.
I
Yeah,
like that.
replacing him with Kimba.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that'd be different. But then against that ball thing, I mean, you got just Tatum.
Yeah, but him and CJ, that is true. But
I don't know.
everybody else figures it out. Golden State figured it out. The Nets figured it out. The Miami Heat when Brown was there. Everybody figured it out with that big three. They'll figure it out.
How old is Dame though?
Like 30.
30.
Like, do he got much time to?
Yeah, about
he-
5 years.
Yeah, he probably got 5 more good years.
And you got to think with his game, it translates to being old. Because
Yeah.
what does he do?
Yeah.
Just shoot
That's true,
threes.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, but he ain't got. I feel like he ain't got a lot of time though. 5 years is like
No, it's
Go
not.
by like that.
Yeah,
I'm just finna
like you
say.
better get it together.
Yeah. If I had to pick a team, I'd probably, if he didn't want to do the LeBron route, because I would like to see him with the Lakers, I'd go to the Clippers. This is my reasoning. Kawhi can play defense. You don't put as much pressure on Paul George. You have
Who you
to.
trading?
You gotta
Huh?
trade Paul George about mass.
Who you trading? You got to trade the whole roster.
Okay,
Who you trading for? Who you trading for the Lakers though?
Dennis Schroeder.
Dennis Schroeder's he's a
Kyle
unrestricted
Kuzma.
free agent.
Yeah, there's only 7 people signed with the Lakers like right now.
Kyle Kuzma about mass can go. Somebody will take him.
They don't want Kyle Kuzma for Dame.
So my thing is you can just pick up Dame if that's the case.
A
'Cause-
package.
Because Lakers only got 7 spots filled. You can just pick up Dame. You ain't got to trade
Shit,
nobody.
hey, I ain't
That's
lying.
true.
Toss an AD big ass over there for.
Wow,
I'm
you're
sorry.
bugging. I know
AD's always fucking hurt.
He is always hurt.
He is
but,
not a dog like Damian Lillard. I'm
but if
sorry.
you got Damian Lillard, you might be able to let him chill for a lot more games. So then come
sorry,
playoffs,
nigga.
hopefully he's healthy.
You got Dame and Braun together, but you're right though, Braun.
I'm sorry.
Shit, if
We're
I'm the
going to
Lakers,
talk about him in a
I'll
second.
get
I'm going
rid
to
of-
get on that in a second.
I'll get rid of LeBron ass for Damian and AD, nigga. Oh my
I
God.
ain't giving up Bron.
Niggas would be cold.
I ain't giving up Bron for a whole team.
Bro, he older motherfucker now. And you see how he got back on defense and shit? That shit
Man,
was
he
pathetic.
tired, man. He tired.
He
He has
tired.
71 days of rest. He usually get like 150. 71
it's
days.
amazing to me. And you're a coach, so maybe you can put input. It's amazing to me. We talk about rest of these NBA players. And yes, age does matter, so this might not make a lot of sense. But I'm like, how these motherfuckers go from high school basketball, then AAU, then the summer, year round basically playing basketball all the time. They get the NBA, they get these max fucking recovery treatments and shit, all this stuff, and it's like, oh, they're not 100% all the time. I'm like, y'all got $1 million facilities for treatment. Y'all get decent amount of breaks.
Yeah.
They did spread the games out more. Like, what the fuck? And they cut
Age,
down the
age is
season back.
inevitable,
I
man.
know. but
Age
it's just
and wear and
Like,
tear.
for example, right now, you can go play 2 games, you're going to be dead. Back in the day, you could have played 7.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm
It just never makes sense to me.
Because like you said, a lot of them play school ball or whatever, or you play AAU. And AAU, if you can start from 7, 7, 8.
You start mad old.
Yeah, I was going to say, and then you play for 30 years of basketball just
That's true.
nonstop. Like,
But
that
then
shit
a
is-
lot of people don't think about this. Is none of us have ever had experience 4 12-minute quarters stop clock. Like that's a long basketball game. All of us only played 8. Then if you go to college, you only play 2 20-minute halves. So you're not playing 4 12-minute quarters. That stuff. That's a long. I mean, if you watch the game, take 2 hours.
But don't you think getting back on defense is like those?
No,
few
LeBron was
plays-
fed up. Like he was
Okay,
just.
yeah,
I
he was
know.
he was done with their ass.
And
just
I don't condone that at all. You get back, but it's just.
But it's
I
not
don't
the
know.
first time. People be excusing it because it's LeBron, but it's not the first time
No,
we've
it's
seen that.
he makes sucker moves
He
sometimes.
does that shit all the
Absolutely.
time.
Yeah,
Where
he makes sucker moves.
if somebody
sometimes.
misses it and after he passes it to him, wide open shot or something, or if he complains about it, he will sit there or back and then just complain about the call. And it's
Yeah.
like, I know he knows he's doing it. It's so weird to me.
It's got worse over the years for sure. When he was young, he never did none of that. He block your shot type thing in transition.
Yeah, when the
Whatever.
last time we seen that nigga do that? That's all I'm
Golden
trying to think.
State championship.
Yep, that was it.
God damn.
After that, I'm tired. I'll take it when I can get it.
Well, he ain't going no championship being tired. I'm just saying.
It's fine.
And that'll just go right into our next one, man.
Well, hold on, real
Go
quick
ahead.
before we go on. I was gonna say, instead of saying where Dame should go or whatever, what do y'all think the Trailblazers need? Like, what you already
defense.
said. Okay, I was like,
Yeah.
Jeremy Grant. That'd be a
that'd be
great
good
pickup for them.
I mean,
He's
Jeremy
He
Grant.
just on a
He's
fatty
sticking-
though, with
yeah.
with the
Yeah,
Pistons.
that'd
but
be
I'm saying
good,
if he needed a piece, that's the type of piece they need.
For sure.
Defender, athlete, rebounder. Now he's an avid scorer, but like you look at their roster, bro, ain't none of them sitters. Like none of them. Melo ain't never guarded a soul. CJ McCollum, he might attempt. Dame Lillard don't want to get in foul trouble, so that's your 3 best
Yeah.
scorers.
Yep.
And then Nurkic can guard another slow guy like him.
Right.
But outside of that, you ain't got nobody that's a sitter.
damn, I never thought about that defense.
Like,
how-
legit. Like they really trying to outscore everybody.
like the
Like
Nets, but they don't
low
have
key
the power.
not locked up. They did good on Jokic like towards the end of the game, but I don't know.
Everybody can do
That
that.
man is
Jokic, he's
skilled.
making him shoot jump shots.
I'm in a 7-foot Luka damn near.
Who? KD?
Jokic.
Jokic.
Oh,
This nigga said KD.
oh, Jokic. I'm sorry. I meant you was
Okay,
talking about.
KD.
The shot is ugly and high as hell. Damn, can get in there, can shoot off the off foot for floaters.
He's
It's
tough.
crazy. Pass vision is crazy. Like if Luka got with Jokic, that'd be ugly.
Slow as
I think it could have happened too. I believe it could have happened or something like that. Could you imagine that?
That'd
I
be
think
a-
Mark Cuban's gonna put some
He'll be the
pieces
greatest ever.
around Luca though. I think he's gonna make sure
Mark
Luka-
Cuban's the best European basketball drafter ever.
He's gonna get some real people around Luca, and I can't wait to see. They're gonna win the chip. I already think so. Like,
You know how hard it was for
Dallas.
them last time, but they can pull one out.
yeah,
Yeah,
But
Dallas ain't a bad market.
I don't know. Not mine. I better say something wild. I'll say Luca low key might end up fucking around be better than Dirk, but I don't want to say all that.
Yeah, he might be the best.
Oh,
one
He
around.
can. He
Luka
can
out there
get there, bro.
hooping,
Yeah.
These 40 balls and 40
Yeah.
point triple doubles and putting the cape on and just like he said, he almost had to beat the Clippers twice by himself because Porzingis play like dog shit.
I don't know. I guess we gotta see.
Lakers Phoenix, man. We got to say goodbye to the Lakers, man. Anthony Davis with a quad or whatever hamstring and
That man Charles Barkley called him street
Street
clothes.
clothes.
Street Clothes Davis. Anthony Street
How y'all feel
Clothes
about that comment?
Davis.
If I
like
was
it's
a
messed
grown-
up?
Yeah, that's messed up.
He always
It's a fact
hurt,
though.
bro.
It's one of those things like me. Like I'm gonna tell a fact, but it's messed up.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It's messed up for real.
If I got hurt playing basketball every other week, playing under Tony in high school, he'd be like, "I don't know why you showing up to practice. You're gonna be hurt next week."
That's facts.
And that's Anthony Davis.
Yeah, it is. It is, and it's just, like they're like praying and hoping every game he just stay healthy. But it's like I don't know, bro. It sucks for like me as a LeBron fan. I'm like, I've never witnessed this, so I don't know what this is like. What we're
Right.
going through. Like you got to see a playoffs without him. He get to chill. But I also have never got to see LeBron in a long time make a return after not making it to the finals.
Right.
So no telling what his 37th year could look like. Come back healthy, all that type of stuff. But I mean, I think it's for the future of the NBA. It's due time to start seeing what it's like without Bron.
Man.
So this is what it is. Like people all hating on him, blah blah. Which I don't understand why LeBron gets so much hate. I truly don't. You know what I'm saying? If a man been in the league 18 years, he's been to the finals like 13 times, whatever. He's never. I guess it's unbelievable what he's done. If everybody else was as cold as LeBron, they would have did it too. But none of them did. Everybody, if they would have made it, he made it to the finals and lost. He made it to the finals and won. they didn't even get the opportunity to go that many times. He
Right.
kept going. Like, they could not stop him from going. Basically, you're like, West, you're going to play LeBron.
Man.
Or now it was East, you're going to play LeBron.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I ain't mad at it. It's time. You know, I'm excited to see what the new greats is going to do. But I just wish his teammates would have played better. The other ones, you know, step up and do your thing. Kyle Kuzma's pitiful. You know what I'm saying?
G League.
And something came out with him today. You see that? He said he had a higher 3-point percentage than Trae Young on the season, which is wild. I'm like, I don't ever
She
remember
didn't
you
do
seeing
shit
him
in the
make one.
playoffs, right?
See, I don't know. You can't even say that because the amount that Trey shooting
Right.
compared to Kuzma is like you can't say that.
Yeah.
Feel good about yourself. At the same time, you're coming off the bench, dog. Like that man is his team.
Kyle Kuzma be shooting them bum ass turnaround jumpers and shit. He's
He
horrible.
was tripping. Yeah. And then Dennis Schroeder came out and took that off his bio, and everybody's tripping. But then he said, nobody did nothing. I'm going to come back. But then
I
Schroeder
hope
going to
not.
come back. You got to come back with it.
I hope
You know what I'm
not.
saying? So
Gone.
I just don't know what pieces LeBron needs.
Bradley
You
Beal.
know, I would love that. For
I would
sure.
love it.
I would love it.
Bradley deserves it. LeBron deserves somebody that's not ass at the guard position. He had Rondo. Rondo's gone. Dennis Schroeder played like ass, in my opinion, the whole series. He didn't really do much. Bradley Beal plays defense. He can score on all three levels. He almost kept them going against that 76ers series because Russ wasn't scoring like that. I mean, Bradley deserves a chance just like Dame deserves a chance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Yeah.
throw them two together. I mean, that's an option too.
I'm saying there's a lot of it's finna get real ugly because not this next off season.
2022.
Yeah, that 2022. I think I sent y'all. I'm not sure if I put it in the group.
Oh, yeah, he did.
That free agency class is ridiculous.
It looked like it.
The whole NBA could look different. in
And
2
they
years.
saying Steph Curry could go to the Lakers. You know, that'd be crazy. You know, obviously LeBron, I would like him to play whoever before he retires.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as long as he stays in LA and just rides it out, hopefully he don't do nothing crazy. But
Right.
if he can stay in LA and ride it out and get some superstars to come, I think it'd be fun to watch him on the right realm. But like with Russell Westbrook, you know, his contract's crazy, obviously. But I would always love to see them two play
Yes.
together.
Yes.
I don't know why. You know, one can't shoot worth of nothing.
No.
But they both have, you know, when they going crazy. You see what I'm saying? And I think I would like to see it, you know, but
Get them some shooters. They'll both average 10 assists on the season.
yeah, you know, Russ gonna pad his stats no matter what.
Yeah.
But
LeBron, like, go ahead, bro.
yeah, so shout out my man Brian, yo. I'm gonna miss you all this playoffs, obviously. You're my favorite player, so I love watching you and everything you do. And I'll ride with you to the end, no matter what kind of suck stuff you do sometimes.
Quit
but,
fucking bitching.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, he be tripping sometimes, but you know,
But everybody's starting to do it. Even Kawhi. Like, everybody's doing that whining shit. And it's like, I get it, bro. You want your foul, but you can't be telling these kids in Little League not to whine about a foul, and then they see you making hundreds of millions
crying.
whining and complaining because you got fouled by Tyus Jones. Shut the fuck up. Like, come on, bro.
They were tripping.
So we're going to jump into this, man. We're going to the semis real quick, man. Game 1, Philly-Atlanta. Trae Young, 25 points in the first half. I mean, I think
They had no answer for him.
No.
No answer. They got all them big old guards, nothing for him. He coming up ball screen, shooting floaters over Joel, like, come here. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
But T.Y., you know, I look at it like now, and this is just how I see it. You have to make him shoot. Just take the risk there. The percentages on his floater is probably way higher than his three-point shot.
Motherfucker's probably
And he's a lot
90.
more dangerous in the lane with his IQ and stuff than he is outside of it. So make him put them jumpers. You know what I'm saying? Really block off the lane so that he can shoot it. But outside of that, I mean, because y'all trying to force him now, he's just killing y'all. So that game plan didn't work. So might as well just take the threes and see what it is.
Yeah, I think at the same time you can't even really trap Ty either because he's so like slick and small with his handling. Like he can really get out of it too. I think you're gonna have to take that risk, like you said, because Trey is more of a volume shooter, I think, than like a Steph Curry shooter. Like I love my dog and definitely want to see him flourish, but like at the same time, you see his stats. My dude's going 4 for 11 sometimes. Like, so you got to take them risks because if he's getting in the paint, he's killing your team and it's over.
I mean, his percentage on his floater is probably like in the 80s.
It's ridiculous.
90s.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
And for example, he gets in the lane, now all of a sudden Collins can score, Capella can score. But if you keep him out there shooting threes, they got to score in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
So now he's not scoring 12, he's not scoring 16. Okay, you take that, put it at 8 and 8. Okay, now you got about 10 points to spare. Then you got Trey shooting these threes. And obviously, as evolution went, not many 3-point shooters are shooting 45, 50%. So you take that risk. So I don't know. I think that's the best solution now because whatever y'all trying to do ain't working.
Yeah, you got to make him one-dimensional. You can't let him be a playmaker. You got to either let him get
You're losing.
25 assists or get 25 points. You can't get in between. Well, really 50 points, but like, there's no in-betweens.
His IQ, bro, is ridiculous. And I just want to say, because as somebody who enjoys passing the ball, when he drives in that lane, and yeah, he might be looking at you on his back, but the whole time since he crosses the 3-point line, he's measuring how far he is. He's measuring where he can fit that pass in. He'll fake the pass just to get you to not be able to contest, just to get you to look, and then pop that floater. Like, he gives you 3 different looks right there, bro.
It's impossible, man.
And it's tearing they asses up.
They just ain't. It ain't something they ever seen. You know, it's like Chris Paul on steroids. You know, with a burner out of this world. So
Yep.
you take what you can get. You know, but I'm telling them, like, you're a big team. The Sixers are a huge team. Make him shoot them threes over you. Quit letting him turn the corner and go shoot floaters and throw dimes and all that. But I don't know. He just
Ain't he drawing fouls like James Harden?
and they belling him out. I can't stand that. But it is what it is. They calling bad fouls for him right now. I'll be honest with you, but I mean the refs gonna do what they do.
For sure.
If you can get it, because at the same time, they're going to call it, so you got to take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Like the New York dude, I mean, what do you call it? Who was it? The New York,
Governor.
yeah, the governor.
Or the mayor?
Play-
Because the mayor.
The mayor
Yeah.
said play that shit right, but at
Yeah,
the same
yeah.
time, like if you can get Ben Simmons fouled out or make him sit in the first quarter, that changes the whole dynamic of the 76ers.
Mhm.
Like, it's not a bad play, honestly.
So I guarantee you, if James Harden is healthy and they go to the finals, he's doing that same shit. He's been doing that
Yeah.
his whole career, drawing them fouls.
The thing is, this year, you notice James Harden didn't really drew him like that.
But that's true.
He just shooting open shots or whatever.
Passing the ball.
Game's easy for him. He got more space to work with. He's just knocking that bad boy down. He's tough.
Oh, yeah. Also, if to stay on that Philly Atlanta, though, everybody was talking about how Ben Simmons, he's defensive player of the year. He's going to lock Trae Young shit up. It's
Yeah, I
different.
remember that.
He's not getting guarded by D Rose and Frank Ntilikina and torched they ass. Then Green couldn't guard him. Matthias, whatever,
Danny
Thibault.
Green was getting mad guarding him. I guess when Austin Rivers was guarding him.
Yeah.
Yeah, not Austin Rivers. It was like when Austin Rivers was guarding Dame.
Mhm.
That's how it looked with Danny
Right.
Green. Like, come on, bro, miss a shot.
Mm-hmm.
Trae Young, nah, I'm here for that. You know what I'm saying?
That floater ridiculous, man. We're going to go on to the next one, which was a good game. I watched almost all of it. Milwaukee Bucks and the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah, I watched a lot of it too.
Second game just started, actually.
Fact.
Second game just started. I just said something.
Man,
Give it 15
and
minutes.
I got an episode we're gonna talk about. I got some stuff on the next episode. We're gonna talk about coaching adjustments because that was a big one for me. And me and Ariel were talking about it, but
Yelling.
man, they have the size. Brooklyn can't guard that size in there, bro.
Mm-hmm.
If Milwaukee can learn to utilize that size right, because Giannis is big, Brook Lopez is big, Chris Middleton is a decent size, you know what I'm saying? And Drew Holiday has the respect of everybody as being arguably the best guard, you know what I'm saying, in the league. So if they can do that right, man, it was there. I'm not sure exact point differential that they had, but it was only like 8-point game, like 107, 115, some shit like that. Yeah.
The thing was, like, I was watching it last night, or was it yesterday?
2 days
Day
ago.
before.
2 days
Yeah,
ago.
yeah.
So Milwaukee shot it bad, and they've been shooting it great all year. So then James got hurt.
20%.
James got hurt. You're expecting, okay, Milwaukee take a run. They're not making shots. So you like take advantage inside, which they struggle with, I think, is Brooklyn's really good in transition. So you're taking like, do you want to take the risk? Rather than if we're not going to shoot well and we can't get back, it's not going to benefit us. That's how I seen it. But I'm like, all they got to do is shoot better. Just a little bit better, 25%, 28%, they beat Brooklyn, right? But so I think they going to heat up, start turning the guns back on, and it's going to start getting ugly. But that's when they can start putting Brook Lopez in because they got a little more room to work with. When you got to play small and fast the whole time, he can't be on the floor. But I think this is I bet $50 on this that the Nets wouldn't make the Eastern Conference Finals. So I'm betting on the Bucks to win.
Me and AL betting on the Bucks too. AL.
Yeah, it's just like if the Bucks don't beat the Nets, we can just say they're gonna win the championship.
Honestly.
Because I don't think anybody else besides the Bucks can beat them right now since the Lakers lost. But really,
You don't think the Clippers can beat them?
No.
I'm sorry.
they can't take advantage of their weakness, and their weakness is inside. Like you got to get in.
The defensive stuff. That
It's
Kawhi. I want to see Kawhi
No.
against KD one more time since that 1 year happened. Kawhi got hurt. I'm pretty sure.
No, KD got
Or
hurt.
San Antonio, and that nigga Kawhi was
Oh, yeah.
locking him up.
That one.
I remember he was locking him up. So I want to see that again. That's just me
Mhm.
want to see that.
I like to see Pat Bev and Kyrie too.
You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
PG, and you can put PG on
James or Kyrie.
James. If James come back, so I mean, I think they said his injury's not too serious.
Well, he's
But-
already out tonight. So.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm not gonna say Clippers beat them, but it probably goes 6-7. Obviously, 6-7 games.
Finals.
Yeah, I think that'd be like a real like GOAT matchup, Kawhi and
Yeah.
KD right there. That'd be a matchup.
A lot of stars.
I
in that
really
game.
don't want to see no other team versus the Nets.
I
Like
feel
in the
that.
finals. I think it's gonna be a blowout.
Yeah, it
Who
would-
the
it
Clippers
would
got to play next?
Not the
Utah?
Nuggets.
Yeah.
Utah. Do they play Utah next?
Nuggets.
see.
Nuggets.
No, Nuggets playing the what you call it? Yeah, we should-
Nuggets. Yeah, they're playing Utah. Clippers, Utah.
That's gonna be
Nuggets,
tough.
Phoenix.
Gobert gonna get to
It's
it.
gonna be tough,
Rudy Gobert gonna get to it.
man. Donovan Mitchell got a little time to rest. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I feel like these are good matchups though.
Yeah,
Like,
for
this is
sure.
The best
The semi's
matchup
gonna be
in a while. I want to include it since you're talking about the Nets and the Bucks. Blake Griffin's playing some great D on Giannis in late, and that was surprising. Even though Giannis did still play really good, but Blake was actually playing some real good D.
A lot of hustle plays, getting
Yeah.
on the floor and shit.
He flourished. He came back.
Mhm.
He was like, people sleep on me, whatever. I'm like, yeah, he's playing hard. That's how veterans should, honestly.
Yes.
Especially who he was. Be you know what I'm saying? Be the new you. Be strong, tough, all that. Dunk when you can, stand in third. But I think, like they said, he was the best player or most valuable player on the team that game, which I could agree with.
They still got DeAndre Jordan on the bench, hurt.
Bum.
I think he's hurt. Yeah.
Is he?
And it doesn't matter.
That's good
Yeah, he ain't
size.
playing.
Yeah.
No, but that's just good size. I mean,
It
it's to stop people from going to paint. But I want to say Blake Griffin should take the D Rose route, just elevate his game. You know?
Yeah, change
Like
it.
D-Rose do.
He's shooting up some threes here and there.
Yeah. He did hit
He
a
hit-
three,
hit a
and it was a
couple threes.
big three. I think the dagger. I want to say I may be wrong though, but he hit a big three at
Yeah,
one point. I
well,
thought.
he did towards the end of
Yeah.
the game because they left him open.
Yeah. See, that's when me and you were arguing about those, what do you call it, adjustments right there when Blake was guarding him, because at the same time we were watching, if you just take this man Blake and stop just trying to like hesitate, instead of just going full speed at him, he can't guard him.
Yeah,
Giannis is going to outlong anybody except for probably Gobert.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you dribble. You better do that. Go gadget arm. He be doing it, running into the lane and just throw that in the rim, bro. It's crazy to me.
Now, quick kick across.
Yeah.
Something.
Because we seen a play, and I just want to touch on it real quick. Blake was up there guarding Giannis. Brook Lopez is down there getting guarded by Joe Harris, and they're not making an entry pass.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Like, and again, I understand everybody is individually good. Chris Middleton Drew Holiday can get to it, but it's like at some point when everybody you playing is a star damn near on the court, you got to make the smarter play
I mean, you got to take advantage of mismatches.
all
Period.
day.
Period. You know, especially when you're struggling to shoot, you got to start seeing some other things that's easier. And those couple possessions would have been easy buckets for Brook.
For sure.
And he's an 85% free throw shooter, so why not take the risk?
Bruh. We can go next, man. The game hasn't started yet. I think it's tomorrow. Utah and the Clippers. Again, I want to give what I think it's Marcus Morris. Him a big shout out because I think he went 6 for 7 from the 3-point line in that last game against Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
And you were talking about veterans stepping up. Like, you got to be able to do your role. If Kawhi and Paul George are drawing all this attention and you get the ball open, you got to take advantage when you can, man.
Mm-hmm.
But I think against the Jazz, there's going to be a lot of defense played that game. I don't know.
Some low scores.
Yes, I don't think there's going to be that many over 100. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, hey, yo. Oh.
I don't even know how to feel about this one. Like, I'm so like iffy about both teams because you never know what you're getting out of the Clippers. Like, they might 4-0 them, but at the same time, they might get 4-1. Like, I really don't know what to expect out of this one. Because, like, Donovan Mitchell, like, that man is a hooper. He's a baller, but at the same time, he's really undersized, especially for a shooting guard.
6'3".
And you put him on Kawhi or PG's guarding you the whole game, it's going to be tough to get buckets.
Yeah, it ain't Dylan Brooks.
Yeah, so you're going to have to rely on your team a lot more. And Gobert, we know he's not that offensive threat that can really, like, take advantage of, like, the Clippers' size, like, on the inside. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, Utah plays well together. You know, they're a good team. So you don't really have anybody, like, exploiting ISOs and all that type of stuff. Maybe Donovan, but outside of that, Rudy Gobert's like a trash man and stuff like that. So the Clippers really just Kawhi. He's going to have to keep staying on the pedal, really. If he doesn't do well, then I don't know if they can beat him collectively. So it's just Paul George, you never know. Last time he faced his team, you know, we knew who busted him. So it's definitely a possibility to come back again.
Now that you say that, it's funny because I was watching a YouTube video talking about Dallas and the Clippers, and they were like, one of the comments under the video, it was like Skip and Shannon or some shit, and it was like, can't wait to see this Paul George Joe Ingles matchup.
Exactly, son. Joe Ingles better go crazy, son.
Yeah, me, bro. And I just thought about you, bro. I was like, that's ridiculous that is like that many people remember that.
It was bad. That's really what put Joe Ingles on.
Mm-hmm.
He was splashing that man's mouth, and it's a possibility again.
Yeah.
You know, Paul George be getting sometimes. So I don't know, man. It's gonna be like a long boxing match, basically. What you want to watch it like 12 rounds, throwing punches and all that. It ain't gonna be nothing like exciting like normally, like the other games are gonna be.
Mm-hmm. And then they do have the reigning 6th man of the year and Jordan Clarkson coming off the bench too.
Killing
you know
it,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
doing well.
So that can make a difference. Alex, you got anything on this Clippers Utah matchup? I know you're the big fuck Utah guy.
Oh yeah, fuck you, talk. That's hard though, because I really don't like Paul George either. So I don't know who the fuck. Because like I don't like none of them niggas on either team. So I don't know who the fuck.
Not one person.
Fuck everyone on every team. I don't like nigga. If I had time, I'll name the starting lineup for both teams. Fuck all of them together.
Oh Jesus!
Everybody who played for Utah suck dick, and everybody Clippers suck dick. I don't like none. So shit. I hope something happened. Them niggas draw, and everybody.
Everybody
Fuck all them niggas.
Oh, yeah.
This is like I'm not breaking, but LeBron just posted this 10 minutes ago. The caption is, "Promise you I will. Count me out if you want to." And he put hashtag the man in the arena, the kid from Akron. It's like a video, but I don't know what the video's saying. Let me see. I don't know.
I will have my vengeance in this life or the next.
So
Yes,
I have my
sir.
visions.
I'm gonna have my
He always
vengeance,
posting
baby.
shit like
He
that.
going
'cause
back to
coming
the
back,
wash
man.
game.
He
Oh,
coming
yeah.
back.
Man, I don't know.
Y'all letting him. I'm telling y'all, letting that man get healthy, son. He legit get to chill for the first time in what, 13 years?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Since he was 23.
But when he got hurt, what he got that 1 year?
Oh, with the Lakers, and they
Well, 2
didn't
years
even
ago.
make the playoffs.
Oh yeah.
So this is a long summer though. It's a long ass summer. he's
My
about to
thing is,
have.
you say that he got hurt with the Lakers. What do he do the next season?
Won the championship.
Went off.
Won championship.
Yeah, they just got to rebuild the whole roster.
Yeah, they do.
He need
And
to
you
fix
know
his
LeBron.
fucking mental too. Can't be bitching.
Well, you know, he's tired.
But I'm not trying to hear that shit.
I mean, hey.
Get rid of Caldwell Pope. Get
I
rid
hate
of
to
Wesley
compare him
Matthews.
to Kobe Bryant
my
like that.
God, don't even start with.
But goddamn, if like you see Kobe Bryant play the way he did when he was fucking exhausted, and you see LeBron bitching like that, it pisses me off. And he in a Lakers jersey at that, it's fucking pathetic.
Kobe was sick in the mind though.
He was obsessed with the bad game of basketball.
Like, I don't
That's
know,
why I
bro.
tell people Kobe had a different love for the game than LeBron did. Kobe and Jordan legitimately only
Yes.
cared about basketball.
Yes.
LeBron cared about everything else. In basketball, he's just good at it.
LeBron, fuck them kids from Akron. Fuck all that for now. Fuck all that for now,
No,
nigga. Go out there and score 40, 50, nigga. It's easy. I'm not 20
my
no
thing
more.
is you
I know you're not 20 no more, but
You still
look at
expect that from a 36-year-old
No, I don't
man.
want to hear that because people
I'm
use that
asking.
excuse. People
How's
use
that an excuse?
Because look
What
at that.
other 36-year-old would you ask for that
look
from?
at that fucking game. What game was that? Not the game 6. When they were getting their ass whooped, and then like the third and fourth quarter, he just turns up out of nowhere. Start going the fuck off. Start being aggressive.
Yeah.
No one's asking him to go down the paint and dunk the ball every time. But if he was like 3 for 3, 4 for 4 from 3 that game, like be aggressive, play the fucking game instead of being so passive. It makes no sense to me. He knows his best player on the team on the court at that point, and he wants to get his teammates involved. It's game 6, game 7, nigga. You don't need to get your teammates involved.
You gotta
anymore.
win.
We've
You need
seen
your team
him
to
do
win.
that. Yeah, he don't need to be 20 something. Well, how old was he when he fucking played Celtics that one year? What is he?
Shit.
28.
Yeah, I was gonna say late
28.
20s.
28.
27,
Okay,
something
and then well, guess what? Shit, he did good against the Heat in Orlando.
He was 20.
He still went off.
He was in his
I'm talking about
20s.
just now. He was still 30. I'm talking about last year.
Oh, yeah, he looked good in the
I'm
bubble.
saying,
But
he
didn't,
looked great in the
he
bubble.
didn't have
Like-
nobody. When Jimmy Butler's your best player, no offense, I love Jimmy, but no one else is fucking with. No one's even coming close to guarding LeBron on that team without Jimmy Butler.
And who the fuck gonna guard him on the Suns?
Nobody.
You gonna tell me fucking Jay Crowder?
He's tired.
These niggas letting Jay Crowder turn up on him.
Jay Crowder went 3 for
That's
3 from the
fucking
3,
pathetic.
Jay
and
Crowder's sitting
then
now.
Devin
It's
Booker
fucking Jay
hit
Crowder.
5 all in the first quarter. Jay Crowder went 3 for 3. Devin Booker went 5 for 5 in the first quarter.
Jay Crowder.
And Anthony Davis got hurt in the first 30 seconds. You seen that video? That RDC dude, whenever he found out James Harden or whatever was going to the Nets, and he was like, I'm 36.
Oh, yeah.
I'm 36.
Yeah,
That's how LeBron felt when AD went
Jay
down.
Crowder just a goddamn Lance Stevenson with braids, nigga.
No,
Whatever the fuck you wanna
Lance
call
Stevenson's
these
way tougher.
Yeah.
I
way
mean,
tougher. He
same fucking
did this
thing.
to who? Who he
Yeah,
did that
it
to?
was all up in his ear.
Who he do that to?
I'm saying Jay trying to get on Braun like
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? I'm comparing the toughness and how they act.
I agree.
It's fucking Jay Crowder, goddamn dude. Come on now. Just like back then, I said it's Lance Stevenson. Come on, bro.
And he
Turn
gave,
up on
him,
these
he gave him
niggas.
the business.
My man told you he was hurt. He was only 85% at most.
I don't hear none of that bullshit.
But I respect the people that say that. Like you expect that from LeBron, that's fair. You really do. You know, you can't knock that from him. If you're gonna call yourself the greatest, that's something you just got to do. You got to turn up late. No matter, like I always say, oh yeah, he's old. You expect, nobody else expects it, but LeBron's held to the highest standard of every athlete of all time.
All time.
So that's just what comes with it. And okay, cool. He should have stepped up. He shouldn't have acted that way. All that type of stuff everybody's absolutely right. But now he got to come back, and if you're gonna post stuff like that, you got to hold it down like that.
Look, I'm saying any NBA player that gets special cushion for their ass when they sit on the bench need to be scoring at least 34 a game. Ain't no fucking sense you need to get it. I see a nigga go to the bench, told nigga get up to give him the fucking cushion, the big cushion.
He sits
Get
all
the
on
fuck out of here, nigga. Go score basketball then.
You got to realize
Nigga ass her.
Alex,
Like, how you ass her like that? All you did was
he's
bitch
paying
all
$1
game.
million a year to fix worth his body, to make sure his body's good. He gonna need something.
And he do all this shit just to complain in the fucking game and don't get back on defense. $1 million on his body, but he too old. How the
I argued
fuck?
with this dude last night about it. I said he played 8 seasons in Cleveland, so say 12 seasons before he really got to bugging on them fouls. He let them cats dog him for 12 years. He kept his mouth shut. He got it in, played with sucky teams, let people foul him, all that. So he's like, you know what, man, I'm tired of y'all. Somebody call a foul.
But that was really when he was getting his ass whooped.
That's
When
what
he
I'm
had to
saying,
go
like-
against Kevin Garnett.
He like, bro, somebody just call a foul for me, bro.
But
Like,
what
that-
about them players that get fouled like that and don't get them calls? It's all right, I'm gonna turn up then. You don't
Nobody
do
does that anymore.
You got KD and all them.
Nobody's doing
you're
that
right, but
anymore.
I'm
was
just
tripping
saying
last-
though, I feel like LeBron, KD, them people should be them players. You get fouled, you ain't getting them turn up then. I feel like James
I
Harden
agree.
good about the because James Harden when he getting them fucking calls, he'll get pissed. I feel like I seen him turn up. That's what I'm saying. I feel like you just gotta turn up then. Like
I
what the
agree.
fuck is you doing?
This is a different era of basketball.
different,
This
yeah.
is the era of the softness, of the charming.
I love y'all know I love LeBron, but I be seeing why people don't fuck with him because I feel like it does look bad for the sport. If
Yeah.
the greatest we call him the greatest player in the fucking world, and then he does that shit and stays on the other side of the court the whole time.
No, I seen one of my homegirls from high school. She posted a picture, I guess, from the College World Series. Some girl
the girl
jog back
Pinky.
with the and you seen that
Yeah,
shit?
yeah, yeah.
It was, and she was like, "It just goes to show whenever such and such jogs back and gets her finger that's dislocated pop back into place, but LeBron whines over a foul." I wanted to say, "Man, shut the fuck up," but I was like, I can't say
Yeah,
nothing.
nah, it is what it is, man.
But next, man, last but not least, we got Denver and Phoenix.
Nigga, I forgot about that shit. He said last. I'm like, last? Ain't no more series.
Denver and Phoenix.
I'm going Phoenix with the
Oh, with the broom?
sweet.
Oh, wow.
Gentlemen,
No, I don't know. We'll see.
Y'all niggas is bugging.
Now he a Denver fan. That's why I
No,
said that.
and I was about to say,
Like,
we got to
Jokic
give
gonna fuck on them whole niggas. Something stupid. Jokic gonna do them niggas
D
stupid.
Book might go for 101 game.
D Book gonna get locked the fuck
You
up.
about who?
Jeremy Grant locked that nigga up.
who?
Jeremy Grant.
who?
Jeremy Grant played for Pistons.
Yeah, he got traded
When that nigga get traded? Hold on.
the whole year.
Oh, hey, look, nigga, this really ain't my
So
podcast.
you telling me
Nigga.
MPJ better guard D Book? Come on now.
MPJ's not playing
It's
defense.
gonna get ugly for that
He's
man.
not guarding him.
Aaron Gordon was good. You ain't been good in years. I'm about to get on you.
Bro,
Them niggas done for
Who want it? He gonna give it to him how they want it. And Chris Paul healthy, it's gonna be a bad long
He's
day.
not healthy. I think he's done.
No, I'm saying if he's healthy, come that time.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think he's gonna be healthy at all.
They play today.
bro, on 85%.
You see how much times he keeps fucking up his
He's
shoulder?
fine. He's fine.
He's not gonna do it.
Yeah.
CP3, he knows this is his chance to
He
get
knows how
one
to
at it.
play.
So Jamal Murray done for?
He-
Like
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
Towards ACL this season.
I was making sure. And they got Aaron Gordon.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, them niggas winning. Fuck this nigga.
Well, I gotta give it to Aaron though, because I think everybody called Trailblazers last episode except for Aaron.
Yeah, it was. I watched it the other day. You're right.
He's the only person that picked him, and I didn't think they would, but I gotta get this to you, AO, because you was right last time.
It was.
So let me see what you got, man. What's the game? What's the 4-1, 4-2?
Suns and 6.
Suns and 6, 4-2.
Oh, hey.
Y'all niggas is bugging. I might stop. I might press stop.
What
Y'all
they
niggas
did, what do you call it, the Lakers last round? They're built to go to the championship, ahead of schedules.
Niggas want to doubt Austin Rivers. Y'all bugging.
You guys, so you picked the Suns,
Austin Rivers don't be
Okay.
hooping.
With the Suns.
and this is the Denver guy.
Did you hear what he said?
Nigga,
What'd
we
he say?
got. Hold on
See
now.
what you said?
Austin Rivers. What's wrong with you?
Austin Rivers ain't
He's
been
fucking-
good since his
College.
Baller's Life mixtape.
Y'all,
That's
see,
cool.
this-
When he
y'all
played
niggas
for
don't act like y'all don't watch basketball.
What are you talking about?
Austin
you
Rivers
act like
don't be
you
hooping,
watch it.
nigga.
No.
Oh my god.
he was out of the
And these
league
niggas
the
got-
whole time.
Look, y'all niggas never doubt JaVale McGee either. Y'all tripping.
Who?
JaVale McGee on the team, they winning.
When I seen
Them
JaVale
niggas
McGee
winning.
try to
play.
dunk from the free throw line mid game, I gave up.
Bobo playing too?
No.
Bobo
He
be
ain't
in
played the whole
sometime.
series.
So him and JaVale ain't playing.
No.
No.
Oh, these niggas gonna lose then.
Okay.
Paul Millsap hurt?
No, he's playing.
No, he's
He's
playing.
ancient.
What
Yeah.
fuck game y'all watching it?
He's ancient.
Bro, you gotta
Did you
go
know-
look. Go
did
look
you
at
know
Paul
why-
Millsap's
Don't believe in the
stats.
Suns.
Did
like
you not
that.
watch the Suns play against the Lakers, bro? Them making every shot. They was playing great, bro. They're a team that's hot right now.
It's just fake. I just believe
They can
it's
ride
fake.
That's
that
fine.
like the Miami Heat, how they rode the wave. This is they wave right now.
And
They're
then
trying
next
to
year's
get
gonna
there.
be right the fuck over.
And you may be
And
right.
they're not gonna get far in this way. What happened to the Heat during that wave? Lost.
Chris Paul gonna fuck around and go to the Lakers if
If the
they
Suns
don't.
meet the Nets in the fucking finals, they're gonna get their fucking ass whooped by easily
You
swept.
crazy.
Nigga, Kyrie
Swept.
Irving's gonna fuck on them. Kevin
First
Durant's
off,
gonna
if
fuck
they
on
don't have
them.
James Harden, there's a big chance they lose.
Yes, I'll say
If they don't even win. They 50% without James Harden.
This
They
the playoffs
50%.
though.
I don't.
Who on the Suns gonna guard KD? Tell me right now.
Nobody needs to. Take your chance.
And Kyrie Irving?
Kyrie, Chris Paul
fuck
got
on
that.
Chris. All right, bro. Wrap it up. What you got, bro?
bugging. He's
This
bugging.
nigga tripping.
No, you're
Kyrie
tripping.
Irving fuck on Chris Paul.
Come on
Easy
now.
money.
Chris Paul lead the league in steals.
I don't give a fuck.
Come on now.
But Kyrie Irving got the best handles in the
Kyrie
fucking
might not even
game.
play. You never know when he's gonna play.
You're tripping.
He might say, today's not the day I'm gonna pray.
You're tripping.
He said,
nigga.
I'm gonna pray. Man, the last, I gotta touch on this because I know we talking playoffs, but my boy Julio got traded to the Titans
Oh my goodness, we not
overnight. Overnight.
This man was bugging the first thing in the morning. He texted Alex, said, "You better not ever play. I mean, not ever let me play Madden again."
Man, I'm telling you,
Nigga, you
Julio,
still gonna lose, nigga.
you crazy. I think all the cameras dead.
bro.
No.
Ryan, the
Oh.
fucking what do you call it though? Ryan Tannehill.
Yeah.
You feel okay about that?
Yeah. All I'm gonna say is
We naked.
check me next year. Check Julio in Tennessee. Get him my 8
Did
jersey.
Dallas play this year?
I don't know, but we might have to get
Check the
tickets.
schedule. We gonna bet.
It's gonna be $700 for nosebleeds.
We betting on the game.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm down.
$300.
I'm
But
down.
did it go to the Falcons one for no?
Yeah, but they ain't there no more. I'm in Tennessee. I'm
you're a Tennessee fan
I'm
now?
over there in Memphis with y'all now. I'm straight from. Where Pooh, hit me up. I'm down there in Memphis now. You know what I'm saying? I'm with it.
Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and touch on this. Last Saturday, I don't know if y'all knew, it was Alex's 23rd birthday, and I don't know what he doing over here tripping, but
Bro, I ain't mean to do that.
but Pooh Shiesty came on. Your brother was there, and Alex had a bunch of his homies there. And Back in Blood came on. I promise you, bro. Everybody in that circle was singing word for word that song, and it was so dope and funny, man. We had a blast. We went out for his birthday and all that. Had a good time. So we celebrate that, and I think his 3-year anniversary is coming up this
Yeah, it's
weekend.
coming up.
On
Yeah.
the pod?
I don't know what we're gonna do about it.
Yeah, and then
Yeah, man.
so we kind of celebrated his birthday, and then I got my 1-year anniversary. My surgery was Saturday too. And
Congratulations, man.
then I went to the doctor. Yeah, I went to the doctor recently. And they told me my scan from my last surgery came back, my 6 months update, and I'm all good. So I got one more year till I gotta go back. So God got me, man.
He
It's
was
been good.
everywhere.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I just want to say again, thank you to all of y'all. Thank you to my co-host Alex, all the grind you've been doing over the years, man. I wouldn't be doing this shit really without Alex putting these people that help you get your foot in the door.
Appreciate
Alex
that,
is
bro.
that guy for me, especially doing this shit. Tony, you know, if you know his with the brain surgery and everything like that is a big deal. I was in tears over that shit, like for real. So I'm so grateful and thankful that my brother's doing good. Man, it's just we here, man, and I'm thankful.
Sure. Yeah, it's love, man.
And shout out to Alex's Jordan year, man, 23, man.
You know how it goes.
Who y'all got tonight? Bucks or Nets?
Oh yeah, you can
Bucks.
say that part. Yeah,
Taking the Bucks.
taking the Bucks tonight.
I'm taking the Bucks. So $4,
Yeah.
and then Denver, Phoenix. You got Phoenix.
I got
I mean, you got Denver.
Denver.
I got the Suns.
We got the Suns.
All right.
So that's tonight.
We had to do small wagers or something.
Oh yeah,
Phoenix.
on the side.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But this is it,
So
man.
I'm in Utah. Like, who the